I wanna hear you say yeah. I wanna hear you say yeah.
Hi guys, Tatiana is here.
I'm here. I'm back.
Can you say something?
Something. I want to say thank you for those who had the time to say their nice words to me, like it will soon or something like that. I really appreciate it. I read the comments. Thank you so much. And I'm now I'm okay. I'm doing good and better. And guys, I don't have the bandage because here in Japan they don't have that. They said that the doctor told me that I should let it like this open. I don't know why, but the doctor said it, so I'm just following what he told me.
Okay,
I should listen to his told.
Okay, so everybody is curious what happened. Can you at least give us a brief explanation to what happened? I mean, like it doesn't matter if you jump into just give us a
So
drive through.
a year ago, I took a picture. Somebody took a picture of me, and she noticed something. It's like she said like, "Can you take a look at your picture? Something is like not
Add.
yes, something is odd about your face. It's like something is swollen." And I noticed that way before that, and I was just getting fat. And I said, "Oh, I'm getting fat because I have this extra pounds here." But she said there's something wrong, and when I touched it, it was like, yeah, there's something inside. And I thought to myself, yeah, let's go to the doctor.
A year ago.
A year ago,
So okay.
May last
Okay,
year.
okay.
So I went to the clinic, and that was the first time I had someone like check the thing, and the doctor just said it was like stress.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
he said, yeah, stress, you have to sleep earlier, don't eat spicy food, something like that. He checked something like using some flashlight. He checked my mouth, and I thought to myself, it's not inside my mouth, it's like outside. But he's checking it like here, and he gave me some medicine. And after that, I was taking the medicine he gave me for a week, but it makes what do you call that? It gives me diarrhea. I was working and I had to stop. I have to run because the diarrhea was so bad. But I know to myself that I'm not allergic to any kind of medicine. I've had an operation before. I've been hospitalized
Several times,
before.
guys.
Yes. So I know to myself
He's
that
a
I'm
Suki.
not Suki. Yeah, I have a Suki card. So now, after like 3 months after that, I went to the same doctor again. He told me the same thing.
Yes.
And I
yes.
told him, no, there's something wrong.
Yes.
And after that, I thought to myself, yeah, maybe this doctor doesn't know what he's saying. Maybe he just doesn't want to admit that he doesn't know what's happening with me because he's a doctor. That's why he's referring to the first thing that comes to his mind. That every time comes to him is something like that is stress. And it's in the book. I read that in the book. It's actually cognitive error, systematic cognitive error of a person that doesn't want to admit
That he's wrong.
That is wrong. That's why he just rely on the things that comes to his mind whenever he sees something.
Okay.
But he really doesn't know because he cannot admit to himself that he's not familiar. He
What
doesn't
is-
know at all. And that's what doctors do, almost. It's in the book. So anyway, months after that, I went to another clinic, and it's kind of nicer clinic. That's the time I had a biopsy.
The expensive clinic.
Yeah, the expensive clinic. So I had something. See, put the camera inside my mouth, and I was. And
Yeah.
they saw something like, oh, everything's normal, so it should be from the outside. So they write me a recommendation letter to the university, the hospital, the Jutendo hospital, the bigger hospital. They said you have to go there. You have to have like cancer checkup or something like that. So I went there. I had a real biopsy. They put something here. They injected something here and here, something like that, like on the camera. And
So
then
like thoroughly checked.
after like I don't know, a week, 2 weeks after that, they called me and they said, we have the results. And I went to the doctors and they told me it's gamo no utagay.
Ranula.
Not yet, because I searched that myself, because they didn't know what is it in English.
Okay.
So they wrote it down in kanji and I searched it and then I showed it to them. Yes, that is. They said ranula, but it's ranula has a lot of like
Kinds?
kinds. So mine is plunging ranula.
Huh?
Plunging ranula. Ranula is basically, normally it comes out here, like below your tongue. So people who has ranula doesn't wait like years for them to remove it, because they cannot eat it. They cannot eat, so they must, as soon as possible.
They must take it.
Yeah, they have to have operation right away. But mine was weirdly outside my mouth. It's called plunging ranula, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger. And the other term for that is frog disease, because I look like a frog.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And in time, it's gonna be like here, and then it's gonna get bigger. When I asked the doctor, do I have to remove it? The first time he told me, I told him I don't have the money because it's so expensive. He said, no, you have to remove it. In Japanese, he said, I can still remember, totta hogai. I took a video of that. I just don't know what happened. And then, so I talked to my manager, my boss at work, because I said I have to have a break. But he said, no, you have the surgery now. I can. But the doctor said, when I was with my brother, he said, no, he doesn't need that surgery. And that's weird. So my advice to you, you know yourself. If you feel like something you really have to, you do it, because it's not common. It's very common that doctors are wrong. So if they told you you're dead and they tell you sorry, no, don't let that happen. If you feel like something is up, do it. It's your body. So I told my brother-in-law, my sister, I have to have the surgery now. Because how can you tell a person, for example, I tell you guys, I'm the doctor, yeah? You have something here, and I tell you, it's okay. It's gonna get bigger, but it's okay. You don't have to remove that. You just have to live with it. Can you live with that? Can you sleep at night knowing that something is in your body, and the doctor himself tells you it's okay? But he said at the same time, it's gonna get bigger in time. So my thinking was, it's gonna get bigger. Why would I wait for that? Why would I make it like wait for it to get bigger and then take it off? Why not now? And the other factor was that he's saying that the coronavirus is still rampant. So he said the operation was what they call the choosy, what they call it? Postponed because the hospital was used for so I have to wait for another month. And that's the time, a month passed, and then I came back to the doctor and said, please, let's have the operation as soon as possible. So we signed some contract and something like that. So basically it's just a plunging ranula. But there are plunging ranulas that are cancerous, and mine
was benign.
Yeah, but it started like very, what do you call that? Very soft. Yeah.
Soft?
Yeah, before it was soft, nothing. And the doctor said, plunging ranula doesn't have anything. It should be like softer than any other like bump, compared to any other bump. But recently, before my operation, it became really hard. It was scary. I can feel it. I can even, when I do that, it bumps against this part, and I can feel there's something in it. Anyway, after the operation, just yesterday, the doctor showed me the picture of my plunging ranula. It was really dark. It means it was old.
So it's been there for a long time.
Long time.
Yours,
yes.
Like long time before.
It looks like it's my kidney, my lungs with too much drinking, something like that. Not my lungs, okay? I don't drink now. I don't drink anymore. I don't smoke anymore. But it looks like a person with a lung that is, about to die.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really dark and was so big. So it means it was dangerous. It was a bunai, but the doctor was telling me before that it's okay.
It was to be clarified. It was a different doctor, right?
Yeah, the same doctor, 2 doctors.
Oh, okay.
I don't like the
So-
doctor anyway. And
So how do you feel now?
now I am very, 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 very much relieved.
Like
Can
mentally,
sleep. Yes.
emotionally,
Yes. Everything is okay now.
physically, wa?
Yes, I'm okay. It's just of course, because of this,
Uncomfortable.
No, not uncomfortable. I just couldn't like freely move my head like that.
So how's your wound now?
It's okay. It's
Can you
okay.
eat?
Of course.
Also,
It
is there
doesn't have. I mean, yeah.
Tote, is there anything like don't do this and don't do that?
I asked the doctor, the chewy koto, the things that I shouldn't be doing.
Restricted
He
things.
said nothing. He even said I can work after a week, which is very weird. And you know why? It's not the doctor's fault. It's their what do you call it?
Manual?
Shulkan. It's their
You can
it's
habit.
their way of living here in Japan, that after you get sick, you get back to work. Because I asked the doctor, can I work after this? Yeah, the day after. The day after you're released from the hospital. I was like, really?
And then when you went to your company,
I couldn't even.
The,
I couldn't.
the
yeah.
boss told you to not
No.
force yourself because you can't even freely move your neck,
Mm.
right?
And the day after I was released, I went home and I couldn't even eat.
By the way, your boss is Lithuanian.
German.
German.
The
I'm so
company
sorry.
is
Oh,
Lithuanian.
Lithuanian.
My boss is
So-
a very nice boss. So
Okay.
he was just, you know what? I think you need to rest more.
rest.
And I told him, you know what? I think I don't have money to rest more. And then he said, you know what? It's not my fault. And I said, you know what? You can help me though. But
Okay.
everything's fine with me. Because Sarah's here. Who's Tutiyami's girl?
So you're okay now.
Better than ever.
So
I'm relieved because I know there's nothing inside me that, you know,
bothering you.
it was bothering me a lot. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah, you were so stressed, right?
Every time I look at the
And
mirror.
Loy was crying,
Yeah.
thinking it's so dangerous.
But you should. I mean, there's possibility, yeah.
But I don't want to-
1.0001 probability
But
is still a
still,
probability.
yeah.
So if you know something's up, do it. If the doctor said no, do it. Do it. I mean, you know yourself, right? You know yourself more than
So
doctors.
can we see closer? Are you keloidal?
I'm not keloider.
Are you
I don't
keloidal?
think so.
I am because I am. That's why
See?
I'm not.
It's turning
So-
into a wound now.
Guys, it's not. This is not part. It's the pimples.
Oh, really? Guys, I want to say thank you again for your kind words. I was in the hospital when I read those comments and I was really touched. And I hope you're doing well too with your family. Please be safe, guys. And like what they say right now, it's the new normal. So whenever you go out.
Dinner's ready.
Oh, quick, kolomeo, tingog.
Please.
Yeah, so please be safe and be responsible enough. Not just for your family, for yourself, but for others too. To others too. Okay? Think of, the well-being of others. So every time you go outside, if you sneeze, cover, wear mask, and some stuff like that. That's the new normal. And I hope you guys are doing well right now. We are, by the way. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, you cover now. Good night, guys. Peace.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair.